From the moment that I wake up,
Know that you was created to be someone, that you are special. All of us was created to be something. Between the ages of 9 and 10, I felt different. It was kind of like the Twilight Zone and Alfred Hitchcock. You know, they had people that kind of, they thought that was different or strange from other people, and that's the way I felt. I cried a lot, the depression, and I didn't know at that time that's what it was. Mental health issues were not discussed and unfortunately, even in our culture, it was like if you didn't have enough faith, or you weren't strong enough. And because of the trauma in my life, it was like I was always told that basically I was meant to be seen and not heard. And you don't tell what's going on, you keep this secret, and so it was hard for me to reach out to anyone. I met this friend. He was well versed in the word, and I was hungry for the word. We became very close. All this began after watching a program on television which was showing a woman being raped. I confided in him that it had happened to me several times, and it seemed from that point on the relationship changed. Then the devil stepped in, and all hell broke loose. Where there was once encouragement, kindness, and goodness, there was now rebuke and name-calling. I was hurting so badly that I could not wake up without crying or go to bed without crying. I just barely made it from day to day trying to work. Finally, I realized I needed help. I went to my pastor at that time and was told to read some scripture, which I did, but I was still not fulfilled. I was alone, hurting, and felt no one cared. I played my inspirational tapes, read scriptures, prayed, but nothing was happening. With the cards that was dealt to me, I wasn't supposed to make it. I wasn't, and I often say I probably would have been dead, because I think one of the things it's in my book is that I've actually had occasions where back in my early life, and I didn't know any better. I was in a situation where a gun was put to my head. This was with my ex, to shoot the gun at a tree, and the bullet came out, and it could have, been, my life. Thinking that, okay, well, my love can overcome this situation. And went through 7 years basically of hell within that relationship. I was always in the secretarial field. Then after I retired, I remember thinking that my ministry was always going to be with children or the elderly. And so I'm working with mental health and said, wow, this is something I should have been doing all along. Not only am I helping others, but I'm being helped. In my soul, it was just something about, wanting to see other people thrive and, be happy, and, became a certified minister. And then I started ministering at one of the shelters, local shelters, where I was going to the county jail and being a support, to the ladies there, and just sowing and into the lives of others and giving back. Know who you are, that you are important. Anybody say anything contrary to that, you just throw up the hand and say, forget you. I know who I am, I am someone special.
I'm beautiful as smart heart, God's spirit.
You are being abused or have been abused, don't be afraid to speak up and tell someone. Find someone. If you don't have someone that will listen to you talk until you can find someone. Don't be like I was, and I held it in for so many years, but get it out, so that you can get the help that you need. Good afternoon. This is Alabama One Line. This is Mary.